Hey guys, it's me, Kimberly. I'm doing my my YouTube video for Riverdale's A Night to Remember. First and foremost, when I found out that Riverdale was doing Carrie the Musical, I did some research and found out that Carrie the Musical has been around since the 80s. So I found a high school production of Carrie the Musical. Malibu High School, I think, was the school that I watched. And I loved the music. The music was great. I loved the music. My favorite song in the musical, which I was kind of hoping I'd hear KJ Apa sing it, was "Dreamer in Disguise." That was like my, it just touched me. That song was great. I mean, I did like "Do Me a Favor" and "You Shine," um, in the play, in the musical, and in the show. I mean, I liked it when KJ Apa and Lily Reinhart was singing "You Shine." Um, there was one thing I was hoping to see in the episode, which I don't know if this was true or not, or I could be thinking of this. Lily Reinhart had a picture of her wearing a fake baby bump, and I thought it was going to be for the musical because there's two different interpretations of Carrie the Musical. One is one ending is with Sue giving a statement in the police station about prom, and then one is she goes on stage by herself and she's like 3 or 4 months pregnant. And I was hoping to see to find out later on after the whole Carrie thing, because I thought we were going to see the whole musical and that it would be not it wouldn't be just rehearsal, which that's mainly what we heard, that we'd see the whole musical. And I was hoping that Jughead would be like the documentary of the play, because you find out later in the show, in the episode, that Hiram Lodge and Hermione all are sponsoring the show, and I thought that that's the reason why Jughead Jones doesn't want to be in it. And he's videotaping it, which I'd like to know why Kevin needs a documentary of the musical. I don't know why that storyline was in it. I thought it was kind of weird, but I guess when you don't want to sing and you gotta be in it, guess that's what happened to Cole. So, and like I said, I really liked some of the music. I don't know if KJ Apa cannot dance or acts like he can't dance, because his dance moves and "Do Me a Favor" had me rolling. It was so hilarious, especially the little pretending drum dance move he did. I could not stop laughing. I still kind of laugh when I think about it. And I also think it's kind of funny how KJ Apa looks just like he did in A Dog's Purpose in the musical. um, and then I also thought it was kind of funny how Kevin talks about how he wanted to give the grown-up roles to the grown-up, and gave Alice Cooper the role of Margaret White. But Josie was playing the gym coach. So I don't understand that. So, but I guess that's why he had. And then I also like, Alice says she's doing it to be close to Betty. I thought that was funny too. And then Alice is singing that song. I can't remember what the song's called. Is it "Stay Here"? I can't remember what the song from Carrie is. And then she goes in, instead of saying Carrie, she goes Betty, and she realizes Chick's gone, Polly's gone, the twins are gone, and Betty's gonna leave soon, and everybody's gone, and she feels like that's what's gonna happen. So yeah. I'm sorry. And the one thing I really liked, which I kind of, and then last week's episode, Hiram gave Archie a car to take Veronica back and forth to school, and I I kind of knew the second that Veronica opened her mouth and told Hiram that, that Archie's hiding in the car there, that he would go and tell Fred, oh, has Archie showed you his new car? Which last time I heard in the first episode of this season that Archie doesn't have a driver's license. So how did he get his license? Think about that. Think about that. And then I kind of thought that maybe by the end of the season, because I kind of wanted to know if because I heard that Archie's gonna break up with Veronica in a few episodes coming up. Well, I'm thinking either 20 or 21 maybe they're gonna be breaking up. I don't know. Just a thought. That he'd have to give back the car, but I like that he gave back Hiram the car back and bought a scrap car for him and his dad to work on, which a lot of people who read the Archie comics or watched, is it 205 or 206, the race car scene, that Betty works on cars. So maybe next season we might see Betty and Archie and Fred, maybe, fingers crossed, working on that car, building it, making it pretty. So, about the car. What else? The Black Hood. Oh my God. The Black Hood is back. The Black Hood. Oh my God. Y'all do not know this. The Black Hood is the best part of season 2 of Riverdale. After the Black Hood was dead, like, the episodes made no sense. Like, yeah, it's been boring, so I'm glad the Black Hood is back. And for him to kill Midge, I was like, oh my God. Okay, I was kind of glad that he killed somebody not important. That to me was like, I was really glad that it happened. And just to do it like very a Margaret White way, which is kind of, and I do love that he scribbled in blood, which I don't know if it's her blood or, the fake blood they used to dose on her, is, all those who survived will die, which I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm so hoping that the Black Hood, like, his main target to go after is Betty and Archie. I just so want him to go after them too. Everybody else, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave Fred alone. Leave Fred alone. Just go after Betty and Archie. I'm not saying kill them, but because going after them two would have them together trying to figure out, if we don't stop him, he's gonna come to get us. And I also think because Archie mouthed it off to him, his connection to Betty, because I really want to know what his connection to Betty is, why he did the things he did, and he said he did it for Betty. So does Betty got a crazy stalker? And also that happened in this episode. Archie and Veronica met Chick, and he shows up and he says, and she's like, Chick, and Archie looking at her like, who the heck is this guy? And he says, break a leg, sis, and walks away. How come we don't have a scene like, well, maybe next week Archie will be like, well, who's that? Why didn't you tell me? And da 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 da. Because I don't think Archie or Veronica has ever talked to Betty about her brother. Like, she says, I have a brother, but they never asked, did you find him? Well, yeah, they kind of did it, Jughead, because they never met him, and Jughead did say he was kind of creepy, that they never wanted to meet him. Or the twins. I don't think Archie and Veronica's ever seen the twins either. Or Jughead. I don't think Jughead's ever seen the twins. Maybe. I don't know. I know Cheryl has, because they were at the will wedding. I think they were. I don't know. Were the twins at the will wedding? I have no idea. And then I also find it very odd that Cheryl went and dumped fake blood on her, and went to her mom and threatened to burn the house down again. And then this is the thing I don't get about burning the house down. Cheryl, that's your house. You have the house they're living in. So they need to get out of your house. I don't understand why you want to burn your house down. So I guess she's gonna get emancipated and get Nana Rose, which I find that very funny that she wants Nana Rose. She's like, give me my house and my Nana. You and my uncle can get the heck out of my house. So, you know, and I really don't know who the Black Hood is. I used to think it's Betty's brother, and I think Chick is not Chick, and all this other stuff. So I really don't know who the Black Hood is. One of my friends thinks it's the sheriff. I mean, I don't know. I'm just glad the Black Hood's back, and he's gonna be. I'm hoping he's better than ever, and everybody's on their toes. Benny and Archie's got to team up to stop him again. So this is my Riverdale review. Bye. See you in 2 weeks.